Yeah, we got my relative on the podcast today, man. Got my cousin Twig on the podcast. You hear me? AKA Brinks. Yeah, man. Welcome home, man.
Brinks free.
Nah, yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying?
Welcome home, my G. You know what I'm
Yes,
saying?
sir,
The
bro.
real is back.
Yes,
Welcome
sir.
back to real.
SK
You know what I'm
lives,
saying?
man.
Forever.
Hey, live.
Forever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like to welcome you back. We like to welcome everyone to another episode of Portland and Park. You know what I'm saying? Once again, I'm the international rude boy AP, and I'm here with my partner 2K.
2K Jump Shot, AKA Jump Shot the Jones on all platforms. You hear me?
Yes, sir.
Let's get it.
Yeah, man. So how you feeling today, my brother?
Man, you
How
know,
you feeling about this episode, man?
Man,
You've been
we-
talking about this for a long time, man.
man, I'm excited, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm
yeah.
excited. I'm blessed. You know what I mean? I'm happy to be with this family that we've started. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
It's amazing, dog. You know what I
Yes,
mean?
sir.
I can't sleep. All I want to do is more Portland and Park stuff. I wake up thinking about it. You know what I'm saying?
Nah, I feel it.
This is life, man.
I feel it. I feel it.
Make sure y'all get y'all a hoodie.
New wave. Yeah.
Make sure y'all get y'all a hoodie.
Looking pretty dapper.
Make sure y'all get y'all a cap.
Uh-huh.
No cap. Yeah, look. Oh man, look how he did that. Look how he did that on him. Look how he did that on him.
International rude boy, you know what I'm
Look how he
saying?
did that on him. Hold
Yeah,
on.
shout out LIB, you know what I
Man,
mean?
let me do one of them right quick, man. You know what I'm saying? It's a merch party. You know what I'm saying? We just letting y'all know. You feel me? We doing custom merch if anybody wants to get some merch.
You about to do a fashion show now,
Merch
man?
dog.
All right.
They be like, merch man, yeah, that's
Yeah,
me.
all
Yeah.
right.
You hear me?
How you feeling today, Brinks, man?
Man, I'm good, man.
You know?
Good to be home, man.
Yeah?
Yeah, good to be home.
I mean, how has the city changed since you've been gone? You know, what was like the first thing you noticed when you got back? About just rolling through the streets, like getting home.
Man, it's pretty much just a bunch of different shit that I ain't seen before.
Yeah.
Outside of that, man, same old, same old. Neighborhood's still the same.
All right. Sounds good. What neighborhood is that?
Man, shit, I done been in all neighborhoods, shit. All of them pretty much, man. Same thing going on. Fan, people hanging out, having a blast. Same shit, man.
I dig it. I can dig it.
Yeah.
This guy was telling me, you know what I'm saying, you know how everybody got a cousin, you know, when we was little and shit. I used to tell people Special Ed was my cousin, you know what I'm saying? I'm kind of giving away my age right now, you know what I'm saying?
They be like,
But he
"Who's
was
Special
like,
Ed?"
hey, you know, that's my cousin through marriage and blah, blah. I was like, so, you know what I'm saying? It's one big Portland and Park family, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And we're glad you're back home, touched down on the streets once again, you know what I'm saying? Behind the scenes, I heard you talking real spicy about how so I know this thing is going to be an incredible interview, you know what I'm saying? And I'm really glad you could make it here today, you know.
Yes, sir. So what's up, man? How we gonna do this, man?
I mean, I pretty much, you know what I'm saying, I want to know, like, how you came up, you know what I mean? Like, coming up, you know, single parent, moms, pops together, like, you know, what was it like as a youngin', you know what I mean? Brothers and sisters and...
No emphasis on it, man. You know, typical kid coming up, hooping, shit like that. Man, nothing big, man. Same story as everybody else, man.
Yeah.
Nothing specific, you know what I'm saying?
You got a chance to hoop since you got out?
I was in LA Fitness the other day fucking around a little bit.
You done?
Nah, I wasn't trying. Nah, not really. Not right now.
Get in there. I'm
I
trying
can
to
still
get
go up there though when I feel like it though.
Yeah. So that was your first dream, basketball?
I wouldn't say it was a dream. I just liked all sports. I played all sports when I was growing up. I played them all in the joint too.
All right.
Everything. Anything I could lead in.
Yeah. That's
You
what
know what I'm saying? Yeah, it's natural. Anything I could lead in. You know what I mean? So football, play quarterback.
All right.
You know what I'm saying? Shit like that.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah.
Everybody looks to the quarterback for direction, you know?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. But the quarterback got to take the heat too.
Quarterback got to take the heat.
Give him the
Take
curse,
heat.
boy.
Can't be scared. See my boy Shador in there.
Yeah.
See my boy Shador. He ain't scared. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You can't be timid when you see that. You got this corner of your eye, see that linebacker coming. that corner of your eye, see that right tackle coming.
Yeah. And it's like that in real life, too.
It's like that in real life. And you still got to keep your poise. And you still got, even though you see both of these motherfuckers coming, you got to be like this, looking, see, okay, who going to receive this? Because we about to score.
Yeah, word. Gotta have a third eye, bro.
Yeah.
Gotta have a third eye out here. That's for damn sure.
Word.
Damn sure.
So what's up, man? What's next? What we doing?
I don't know. My mind all over the place, man. Yeah. Shit. No specifics, man. I'm doing everything.
Yeah.
The world is mine. Shit.
Yeah.
Nah, I hear that, bro.
You know what I'm saying? So, shit. Studio shit.
All right.
Podcasts, interviews, whatever, man.
Yeah.
Whatever, man.
I know you got a new record you about to be promoting, right?
A couple on.
Yeah?
Couple on.
Okay.
Yeah, a couple on.
You got a whole project you about to put out on the street?
I wouldn't call it a project, man. I just say, just throwing my name back out there.
Yeah.
Pretty much right now, yeah. I wouldn't call it a project yet.
That's dope, man, because people are looking forward to seeing what you about to do next, you know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm conjuring it all up right now.
Yeah, take your time, you know what I'm saying?
For sure.
Ain't no need to rush greatness, you feel me? We taking our time at Portland and Park. People be like, when's it dropping? When's it? Even my mama be like, let me see it. I be like, yo, I be like, chill, yo. You know what I'm saying? Cause we ain't done cooking. You feel me? When it's time to eat, y'all gonna know. You feel me? Food gonna be ready like Thanksgiving.
So I want to circle around back real quick, to early on. When did you get that? When did you get that bug for music? When did that hit you? When did you realize, like, man, was it like early on? What was like your early influences as far as like who you love to listen to?
Early on, it's Pac, man. Pac early on when I was a shorty. Then it grew into Jay.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a big one.
Then it grew into Jay, Tip, Kiss. A lot of different artists, but it started with like Pac for real.
Yeah.
Yeah, it started out with Pac, man.
Did you get a chance to work with any of your favorite artists?
Nah, not really.
No.
Not yet, at least.
Yeah. I mean, that was coming.
Absolutely.
That was coming.
If you could work with one artist right now, if you could do like a song and a music video with one artist, who would it be?
I don't know, man. I haven't even thought about that, man. I ain't gonna lie, man. I fucks with Glorilla though, man. I like Glow, man.
I could see that
Glow's
too.
hard,
I like Glow, man. For
Joint
real.
with Fam and Glow.
Glow's hard, bro.
Glorilla.
I'm a fan of music, but not everybody's music.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Because it really don't be no content. You know what I'm saying?
Glow's hard.
I'm a content type of dude. You know what I'm saying? Like,
shout out to
get me wrong,
Glorilla.
get your money, do whatever. You know what I mean? Whatever take you out the jungle. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a content fella. You know what I'm saying? And I like Glow, man.
I like substance in that
Glow,
music too.
Fact.
So early on, what was like when you was thinking about this music thing? What was you envisioning? How did y'all even like who was all there with you, like figuring this thing out, or was it what came first? Was it like your love for music and you was trying to figure out like, man, how can we take this bigger? What led you to the game and what led you to saying, you know what? Was it music, looking at music as that's what's going to change my life? I envisioned something big, or was it like, man, I really want to do this music and we need to fund this shit, so I need to find a way to make this happen for me and my people?
Yeah, some of all that, man. But we really didn't like mastermind that shit, man. We was just like fearless. Like we didn't mastermind. We didn't sit in the corner and think, let's do this, man. We just, you know what I mean? Whatever came to mind, we just go. We just went, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Yeah, me and the Street Kingz, like we just like, you know what I mean? Because we had I had a mindset like no big eyes, no little U's. No matter who was funding what, everybody had their voice. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So that's what made us move fluidly. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Even though some decisions ultimately came down to me, you know what I'm saying? But you know what I mean? I wasn't one of those closed-minded people. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, we just went, bro. Like we didn't sit and mastermind none of overthink it. You know what I mean? So like whatever it was, if it was a magazine, if it was going out of town, you know what I'm saying, to go do a show somewhere else, whatever, we was with it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
We didn't plot nothing.
All right.
Yeah.
Man, we used to see y'all, man.
Big time.
We used to only, like, you know, because we thought it was just us, you know what I'm saying? And then we seen Street Kingz, too. Like, oh, shit. You know what I mean? That boy got the jury. That boy's killing shit when we was kids. Fam, we was kids, you know what I'm saying?
Young dudes running around.
So we definitely used to be like, yep, like them are some of the dudes right there, you feel me?
Man, we sat in a fucking apartment, man, out in Bloomington and just came up with that shit like, man, like we just need to rap.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Because if you know, like, I was trash in the beginning. Like, this was way cold.
That's
man.
how you
Straight
feel?
garbage, dog.
So, but who was your
Yeah,
guy?
I was trash, dog.
Who was your guy? Who was you, like, who was your, like, you was, like, who was your, like, who, I guess for a better term, I say, like, who was your, I don't want to use that term, but who was your guy? Who were you looking at in your clique to be like, okay, you know
my man Wells.
All right.
Wells. So I started out way
Jazzy
before
Wells.
I met, Jazzy Wells. I started out with him way before I met Beat Out and Malcolm. You know what I'm saying? I'm doing some music when I was like 16 with him, you know what I'm saying?
right.
R.I.P.
We had
B.
a
Dot.
thing called APG.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? And then, so yeah, he was the original person that showed me how to rap, but even then I was trash, you know what I'm saying? Then I met Malcolm and BD. I got a little bit better, you know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
And then ultimately, man, I got good with it, you know what I'm saying?
So-
now I'm lethal.
So who you looked up to as a CEO? You know what I mean? Who was your influence as an executive? Which one of these executives that you like? You know what? Yeah, I like what he doing. I like the moves he making. I'm gonna pattern my label after this label right here. We gonna make these moves.
Man, I don't know, man. I think it's the same thing, man. It's a transition from the streets, man. You're streets, man. You're independent, man. You know what I'm saying? You're executive yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty much the same thing. I mean, I don't never looked at nobody like that. You know what I'm saying? Like to that extent, like I'm gonna go do what he doing or nothing like that. I never looked at it like that.
I mean, you ain't looked at it like a Jay Prince or like a Baby and be like, man, you know, Cash Money and them killing shit. We gonna be
Because I grew up under them dudes just because they don't have titles and names. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I grew up under them dudes in neighborhoods, man. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
It don't take a title. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
So what's your background? Where you from originally? Are you from a Minnesota native?
Nah, I'm originally from Chicago, though.
Chicago?
Minnesota's home.
All right.
Yeah, I'm money soda crazy, fam.
Where at out in Chicago?
Where in Chicago?
Yeah.
I'm from the South Side, Wild Hundreds.
Where?
All right.
Yeah, grew up in the Hundreds.
All right. It's a lot of Chicago folks out here. Shout out to Chi-Town,
Shout out
Windy
to the
City,
Chi-Town,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And shout out to the South Side, you know what I'm saying? Shout out to the South Side everywhere, you feel me?
Yeah, man.
Big
There's
South
a
Side.
everywhere.
Big South Side, you know what I mean? Yeah.
So what led you to the game though? Like, was it like at what age did you jump off the porch, jumped out there in the street, say, you know what, I'm just finna get it, man. I want this, I want that. Was it like a lack of having? Was it like, you know what I mean, like tired of seeing your people struggling? Like, what made you jump off the porch?
Man, just trying to part the sea, homie. So, man, trying to make a way for everybody, man. I was trying to part the Red Sea,
So
homie.
he's natural born leader from day one, huh?
I mean,
Everybody, because the way
That's
you
a process,
seem like
man.
kind of everybody look to you sometimes to like, man, to figure things out. Even if you didn't know how you was gonna figure it out, they still look to you to
That's
try
how
to
it be.
figure it out.
yeah, you had to figure it out. Yeah. So, that's what, that's trying to open doors, bro. Open doors that others can't open for themselves, you know what I mean?
Yeah. Nah, that's fair, you know, because a lot of people just they get in the game because they want to drive a Benz or they want to, you know what I mean, have a crib, the jewelry, the flashiness, and that's all they really care about. It's like, okay, what can I, you know what I mean? Nah, I'm going to fuck it off tonight. I'm going to get more tomorrow, you know what I mean? They don't really have a vision with it. It seemed like when you have a vision with your movement and how can I put this?
I would say purpose.
Yeah,
as
you
opposed
know
to,
what I mean?
Yeah, I would say a purpose with it, and it's natural.
Yeah.
A lot of this shit out here is forced. It's forced because, you know what I mean, it's now have a purpose behind it. When it's got a
Can't
purpose
walk in
behind
the
it.
bank and be like, hey, you know, let me get this loan.
Right.
I want to start this label. I want to do this. You know, I got the talent around me. We building this movement.
Yeah. You gotta have a purpose with what you're doing, bro.
Yeah.
And it's fluid then. You know what I'm saying? It's natural. It's organic. It's easy then. You know. Pretty much. If it's forced,
Yeah.
it ain't going nowhere.
Nah, big time.
That means
Big
it's something
time.
working against it.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Where did you go to high school?
I went to 2 high schools. I went to Simeon in Chicago my freshman year. Then when I moved to Minnesota, I went to South.
Simeon. Who played for Simeon?
Everybody, Derrick Rose, a couple people.
Who?
Who? Yeah.
Shit, Nick Anderson.
Yeah,
That's some heavy hitters.
I feel like I had a jersey, is it blue and yellow? Simeon. Who else, man? I had a jersey of somebody that went there.
Is that the biggest basketball school in Chicago?
It was one of them.
One of them?
One of them. I had a couple on.
Did you play in high school?
Yeah. I ain't played for Simeon though. I left mid-year.
Oh, okay.
Came here.
Oh, you came up Minnesota as a youngin', like 14, 15?
16, 15, 16.
Do you remember playing against anybody that went to the league?
Anybody notable, too. Yeah.
Not even necessarily in a game, like maybe in open gym type shit.
Yeah, I remember playing against Khalid shit before.
Elamin.
Yeah.
Shout out to Khalid Elamin, yo.
Shit, being in gyms, seeing them hoop.
So you hoop for how? You hoop for South?
No, I ain't play for South neither.
You
My
ain't
brothers
play,
did though.
Oh, okay. So you didn't play ball in high school?
Nah, not really. Not really.
All right. So, yeah. So sports wasn't really your thing like that. You can hoop because you had the height. So I know they probably was like, hey, come play.
Yeah. I love sports, but I don't know.
Yeah, there's other things.
Yeah, I love sports though.
There go Mano.
Willie man.
What's up, man? That's what's up. I'm glad Mano pulled up, man. Hey, it's a Portland and Park thing. You know what I'm saying?
What up, Willie man?
What's up, Blake?
Yeah.
Hey, Mano, this is Twig. This is Brinks. That's Mano. You know what I'm saying? Back in the days, man, we used to. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Hey, Street Press. You remember Street Press? Don't act like you don't remember Street Press.
So what was some of your favorite moments? You know, I remember checking out one of y'all DVDs when y'all dropped it, you know.
Before the deal,
y'all had Bombita on there. I had a bunch of heavy hitters on there. Cameron was on there. Did y'all get that? Y'all, if I'm not mistaken, y'all had the collabo with Dipset, huh?
Nah, we know. Nah, yeah. We had the shit with Ryder.
With J.R. Ryder.
I don't know if he was classified Dipset, but
yeah,
I mean,
he's Dipset, legit Dipset. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we had a couple joints with him. Yeah.
We was just talking about that on another episode. J.R. Ryder, Hell Rel, they all part of Dipset.
Yeah.
You know? Yeah, man. Because that's so, like, what was in them early days, you know, what was some of your favorite moments, man? At what point were you like, man, this is about to happen? Like, when did you start getting that feeling like, yeah, we're heading in the right direction?
When the feds start closing in. That's when I knew.
Y'all was just doing, y'all was all, because everybody always say they ain't gonna let you get to that next level.
And even when you're not doing shit.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's when I knew.
So around what? How long did it take before they really came down? When did you start feeling the heat? Like around, I say, what years? Like 04, 03, 04, 05. How long you been?
Street Kingz didn't start to 05.
So 05.
Yeah, Street Kingz started 05. I got booked in 07.
So right after you started making that transition.
Yeah, it wasn't even that long. It wasn't like even no long journey for us. Like this shit just, like I said, it had a purpose. So it was like.
Y'all hit the ground moving. Y'all was just moving too fast, and they seen that transition. Like, okay, nah, we can't let them. So y'all was feeling right on the cups of like maybe like just legitimizing, and like it was almost there to legitimize.
Well, shit, we was already legitimate. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
we already owned restaurants, properties, all that shit. You know what I mean?
Okay.
That Fed shit was a fraud, bro. This shit was political, man. It had nothing to do with no dope dealing, man. You know what I'm saying? Let me put that out there first and foremost. Had nothing to do with that, man.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? It's separations of power, man.
Yeah.
Economical structure, man. You know what I'm saying? It's fair shit, man. Shit a joke, man. Shit not what
Talk
you
about
think
it.
is.
Talk about it. The people need to know about it. They need to learn about it.
Yeah, that's a long interview, though. You know what I'm saying? That's a long
That's part
interview. I
two.
spent 17 years behind there learning and recognizing what the system really is, man. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong, man. You got some criminals, you need prisons, man. You got some people that's doing too much, you know what I mean? But for the most part, man, it's just the prison system is built into the economical structure of America, man. It's part of America's survival.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? It provides income, man, for people that probably would be out doing the same thing low-income communities is doing if they didn't have those prisons there. You know what I mean?
Yes, sir.
Probably wouldn't have no drinking water out there.
Man, whole communities, whole municipalities, their whole government structure built on the prison system because that's like the biggest provider of jobs out there.
Yeah, so
There's a lot of states where that prisons just are the main provider of jobs and income. So if those prisons goes away, guess what? That's a recession for them.
So it's part of that economy and everything. You know what I mean? So yeah, you know what I mean. Like most people work in prison, they're not extremely ambitious people. You know what I mean? So it's the reason why they're there.
So the majority, I won't say the majority. So at what point while you was in that you start to realize like, look, man, this I know probably from the beginning when it was trying to bring that case against you, you was like, wait a minute, this is some bullshit.
Right.
But how long did it take before you really start to like build that courage to say, you know what, I'm gonna fight and I'm gonna keep fighting?
I know, you gotta get my transcripts, man. I was fighting from the get-go, man. I mean, I got caught with no dope. I didn't have a phone call. I never been to prison. I got 30 years on my first offense.
God damn.
I mean, out the gate I was fighting. Like, I knew it was bullshit.
Fucking political prisoner.
Yeah, man, I ain't got caught. I mean, all the stories you done heard about drugs being here and there, man, I ain't got caught with a gram, man.
Man, clear that shit up,
Never
man.
been to prison. First offense, 30 years. Man, shit, that's why I said it wasn't about no drugs, man. You know what I'm saying? And you know, the federal government don't watch you and give you 30 years without no drugs, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
like, if I'm watching you that much, I'm going to catch you doing something,
Right.
you know what I mean? And federal government, well, I wouldn't even just say the federal government, man. Let me stop doing that, you know what I mean? Because you got to get your man, you know what I'm saying? You got to get your man, My prosecutor and judge probably felt like the name Street Kingz was an advancement for them. You know what I'm saying? Along with the case agents.
Right.
You know what I mean? So when they raided the homes and found no drugs and none of that stuff like that, you know what I'm saying? They just had to keep it going, you know what I'm saying? Because they had invested so much in it. You know, it's like you building a business and don't want to let it go, but the business is killing you, you know what I'm saying? You get to the point where you'll do anything to keep it alive. So it was the same thing for them, you know what I'm saying?
Wow.
Wasn't no drugs, none of that. The stories you hear about the Street Kingz, garbage, man.
We ain't hear no stories about it. We're
not that ignorant to be on stage, on camera, on that, and be selling kilos of cocaine. Like, come on, man.
You know,
hey, come on, man.
These folks,
let's have some kind of common sense here.
Yeah. Nah, we ain't hear nothing. We ain't hear nothing like that about Street Kingz in the city. It wasn't no negativity. It wasn't no Street King events where anybody felt any type of fear. Like, nah, you know, if you go there, this is gonna happen, that gonna happen. Nah, you know, them boys doing this, they doing that. Nah, there was no sentiment like that in the city about y'all.
I purposely did that, man. I purposely did that to try to keep people from going against one another, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I purposely did that, you know what I'm saying? Like, even when the Street Kingz didn't want to go do songs with other people, you know what I'm saying? I would encourage them to do it. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, you know, even if you felt like the guy was, you know, not up to your standard, goofy, whatever you consider, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? But you're going to run into all those type of people, man.
Yeah.
Especially in the corporate world, you know what I mean?
All walks
you
of
have
life.
to have adaptability, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
So that was one of my main things with Street Kingz. So, you know, to keep that down, you know what I'm saying? But it still didn't work, you know what I mean? At times it just still didn't work, you know what I'm saying?
Man, you know, when you're dealing with knuckleheads, you know what I'm saying? And I'm thinking a lot of things like that happen because it seems like you're the type of leader that empower your people. But you try to lead them in the right way, but you still give them some empowerment. So when things like that happen, some people don't know how to separate the streets from this corporate world, you know what I mean, and walk that line because at the end of the day, you can't You can't walk into a corporate office. This kid went to college. He come from the suburbs. He don't know none of that shit you're talking about. So when you're trying to transition into that world and you're trying to get the deals, you're gonna be dealing with people that they just went to college and they interned.
That's a tough road, man. Trying to stay yourself and still get the bag, man. It's a tough road. And I see a lot of people lose themselves in it. You know what I'm saying? I die first, though. That's just me, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And that's why I went to prison. You know what I'm saying? That's why I got the time I got. Absolutely. You know what I'm saying? I die first. You know what I'm saying? So. Man, yeah, you know, I had opportunities everybody else had. You know what I mean? I could have went the other way and been back out here partying and driving foreigns and swinging my chains and all that. You know what I'm saying? But I chose my route, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
I was wondering if you was gonna bring one of them chains out.
Nah, man, not right now.
What you mean not right now? What's up? What's going on? You know what I mean? What's going on with the Street Kingz? So we got some turmoil, some inner turmoil, or what's going on?
Me, man, I ain't in that mode right now, man. Definitely restructuring.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah?
It's time to heal self right now. You feel me?
Restructuring.
It starts in the mirror. You know what I'm saying?
I wouldn't even say heal self, but it's probably time to think self right now. You know what I'm saying? I think I had it backwards. I was thinking team being self, but you need self to bring along the team and not the team to bring along self.
Yeah, you got to be the best version of self.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? I think that's the necessity right now is Brinks right now, you know what I'm saying? But SK lives forever, you know what I'm saying?
So.
And I clear that up too, like people like it's dead. Like, nah, like we didn't fall off with bad music or we didn't do no clown shit. I mean, we got interrupted. Yeah. It's a difference. Yeah. It's a big difference. Yeah. You know what I mean? We didn't leave the streets with people like downing us or nothing like that. We left at the highest, you know what I mean? Definitely. So, you know what I mean? It's kind of like a vacation, you know what I'm saying? Like a bump in the road, you know what I mean? So it can never be dead because I'm breathing, you know what I'm saying?
Pick the little, you have a little on the other side.
Regardless to...
Yeah. Get that off you. Sorry
about what that. Others didn't do, you know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir. Nah, man, that's a beautiful thing, man, you know? That's definitely a beautiful thing. Like they say, when you on the airplane, when that motherfucker going down, you need to put that mask on yourself first before you help the person next to you. So you went about it in the beginning. You went about it helping everybody else, making sure you put everybody else on. That's a very selfless thing, you know?
Yeah, but we all helped each other, man. I wouldn't make it, like, dominantly me, you know what I'm saying? It's a team effort, bro, you know what I'm saying?
I like that.
It's a team effort,
my brother always stressing the we.
Yeah, I wouldn't make it a Brinks thing. I wouldn't make it a me thing, you know what I mean? Yeah. I couldn't do it all, you know what I'm saying? Even though I may have did the most. I went to war, you know what I'm saying? But I couldn't do it all. Some calls I didn't make. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Some connections I didn't make, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Others made them, you know what I'm saying? So, which was a good thing, you know what I'm saying? So, now it's not just about me. What I mean is now sometimes you got to do what you got to do first, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? Because sometimes you got to show people. Yeah. And I know shows, not sometimes, all the time. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? All the time. I tell people all the time.
About that.
You can't talk it. You got to just show people. Then they'll come along. Then some of them it'll be too late for, but that's on them.
Facts.
It's not your fault. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Move accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Facts. Do what's in your heart. Don't listen to nobody else. You know what I'm saying? Just move out. You know what I'm saying? All the negativity, what may not happen or what ain't going to happen or if it's an illusion, just go, bro. Yeah. They'll come along. You know what I'm saying? And they just better pray that you let them in. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And it's not too late for them. You know what I mean?
Message.
So I'm moving.
So what was it for you like inside those walls, man? What type of person did you have to become to survive that situation? You know?
Nothing. I just had to be me. Man. I ain't go back there. I wasn't out here faking, so I ain't go back there doing no faking. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, sir.
You know, it's not that bad. It's not what people like try to make it out to be, bro. You be yourself, bro. You stay in your lane. You know what I'm saying? You play your world, bro. You good. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Now, if you go back there and you try to go into a world that you don't live in, you know what I'm saying, then, you know, you in trouble, you know what I'm saying, because people already live in that world, and they got that world mastered, you know what I'm saying, and you go back there playing, you know, trying to make yourself out to be something you not, then, man, you saying shame on you, you know what I'm saying, that shit will swallow you, man, but if you just be yourself, bro, you know what I mean, you ain't told on nobody. You ain't nobody in prison because of you. You know what I mean? You don't owe nobody. You know what I'm saying? You good. I ain't slide through, bro. I played every sport in prison. I played every table game. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't nice with the ping pong, bro.
You know what I'm saying? I was nice with that when I was a child, man. Shit ain't nothing.
I'm a boys club ping pong vet, you know what I'm saying?
Corcoran Park every day, man.
What?
Powderhorn and Corcoran, I play that shit up there every day for years, man.
Hey, shout out to Powderhorn, you feel me? You got to take Portland or
I do
Park.
it big, but I've done all the small shit too.
Word.
Yeah, for real.
Can we get a match? Can I set up a virtual match between y'all?
I'm with it. Say the word. You know what I'm saying?
Word. That's what we on there.
So you didn't really have to make no major transition inside the walls. How was the family life, man? Did your people stick with you through the whole thing? I know you had people out here advocating for you. I know you was advocating for yourself. How was all of that, man? How was your support system? Because that can be a lot with the mental health too.
Man, family is 100,000, man. 100,000, man. I was good, bro.
Yeah.
It's the reason I came back looking like I never left, bro. You know what I mean? I wasn't stressing like that, bro. The only thing I was stressing was getting out, fam.
I feel
you know
just like,
I had
man.
no problems, bro. Like I said, man, you go back there, you be yourself, man. You good, bro. You good, man. You know what I'm saying?
What was the first meal that you had when you got out?
Some bullshit Chick-fil-A, man.
Yeah, some Chick-fil-A. You was hearing about that Chick-fil-A. You had to try that crack fillet.
Believe it or not, some of that shit come in the joints though. Like that's my last.
There's really a McDonald's man in the joint.
That's my last 4 years in the camp, bro. They be having all types of shit in the camp, bro.
Oh yeah.
What was your first okay, that's the first bullshit meal. What was your first you know what I'm saying? Like I remember a point in time where I had went behind the wall, not for no long time. Don't look at me like that.
I'm just.
You know what I'm saying? But when I came out, I wanted to eat good. You feel me?
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I probably went to I think I went to finger licking down in Florida. It's called finger licking. What you mean? Pause, fam. It's DJ Khaled and E-Class. That's their restaurant. You feel me? It's bomb. You know what I'm saying? That's just a promotion for y'all. Hopefully they'll show. Matter of fact, we gonna blurt that out. You know what I'm saying?
Why you like finger licking?
I
right?
do like it.
All right, man.
But don't say it like that. I don't like when you say it like that. You know what I mean? Y'all go to the restaurant out there. Y'all gonna figure it out. South Florida, pull up. Shout out to E-Class. Shout out to Khaled. Yeah. I think Khaled in trouble. I think I seen something about Khaled being in trouble. I don't know.
Nah, that's clickbait.
Yeah? Okay. Anyway.
What really happened was Khaled had a home that he owned. He sold the home to one of the cartel D-boy dudes. He don't know. He's selling the house. The dude bought the house. So for them to make headlines, they're going to attach DJ Khaled because he was the former owner of the house. He didn't purposely was like, oh, yeah, I got the perfect house for you. There you go. He put the house on the market. The dude bought the house. That's the only link he got to that shit.
You heard about how DJ Envy and them doing the houses?
Like scamming people or some shit? I don't know nothing about that type of shit, man. You know what I'm saying? So, Brinks, like, inside, man, so... How many appeals did you go through? How long did you try to appeal your shit? Because they said there's a limit in the feds to how many times you can appeal your case. No?
Nah, not really.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? All that shit got, you know what I'm saying? It's always something you can do.
How did the change of laws help your case even? You know, because now we under a new administration and people said, you know, when Trump, I felt like Obama kind of led the way, a pathway to release, especially for nonviolent offenders. And you're definitely a nonviolent offender, first-time offender, all of that. Like something to where they shouldn't have been trying to throw the book at you or some shit. That's the shit they threw at you is some shit they'd be throwing at fucking Pablo Meach and the big dogs and shit like that. Like, come, they did try to give you a CTE?
Nah. They was trying to give me one, but they couldn't get those charges.
Okay. Damn.
Hey, can we got a couple more people that want to come in and show some love on set right quick, man. Can we get Peter Parker and Ace in here right quick?
Yeah, man. Definitely.
I'm gotta take off soon, you know what I'm saying? So I want to make sure that they get to come in here.
Dinner time.
Come on, man, get in here.
It's my bedtime, so what is this, man?
Hey, Cito. Welcome, y'all.
He says, past my bedtime.
I'm going to bed, son. I'm old, man. What we doing?
Back at it.
Peace, man. What up?
Yeah.
I'm here, man.
What's
on
up,
the snug
Pete?
little couch over here, you know what I mean? This is it, man. I'm in.
My bad. I gotta bring up one thing. It's just a memory I have back in the day. I used to work at Twinstown. They used to come to Twinstown a couple times a week getting dressed. I remember when the Carter Lil Wayne dropped, and you tried to tell me that the album was weak. I know one person that think Lil Wayne is weak to this day. I was like, Twig hated that Carter album, bro. I was like,
that's only because I like the original Wayne.
Okay.
Right.
Oh,
Hot
that's
Boy
because I
Wayne.
like Hot Boy Wayne.
Not lyricism Wayne, right? The Hot Boy Wayne.
Yeah, because I like Hot Boy Wayne, but he grew on me though.
You go and Wayne decent now? He's back decent.
Yeah, Wayne's always been decent. It's just me trying to make the transition from Hot Boy Wayne to
this new Wayne, the Carter.
So I was almost like East Coast Wayne,
yeah.
Of course
maybe
it was.
a little bit.
Jay-Z influence Wayne.
Yeah.
Yeah. Clips influence.
I don't know. I don't like to throw people on top of people, but you know what I'm saying.
But
I just say it was a transition.
swing. It was a change. It was.
I
Yeah.
don't know.
Man, Baby, one of my favorite rappers, bro.
Wow.
Yo,
Who?
you know me. I don't need no introduction in this. Rob Bentley's around the city on buttons in this.
Okay.
I love Baby, bro. Baby ain't never claimed to be no big time rapper. He ain't gonna hit you with the lyrics, but Baby be saying some shit. I be loving Baby shit, bro.
The first time
Baby, one of
ever in my life I've ever heard this. Hit the button, a buzzer, and everything, please. We never heard this.
Baby, one of
Nah,
my
we gotta give him
favorites,
a.
bruh.
That's
Nah,
it.
never
Go,
had.
no, like your shit, man.
Yeah,
Come on,
yo.
man.
People like what they
Yo,
like.
I like the Nas's. I love hip hop. I love the lyricism. I love the lyricist. Mike Geronimo, also one of my favorites. But to me, hip hop ain't always got to be about who's the best MC. You know what I'm saying?
Know who I like right now? Who's out? Big X the Plug.
Oh, yeah.
Largest.
Yeah.
That record is good. It's not the most complex thing in the world. It's a good record, though. His voice is crazy.
Yeah, he go crazy. Shout out to Big X the Plug.
So let the people know for sure, because he gave you a very, very brief,
Guy, bro.
such a brief introduction
doing,
for one of the legends in this city, bro.
I got to grab them. What do you just step up? What are you going to do? Lean into it?
Just
can
talk your shit.
talk.
You right here.
You
I
can
got
just
you.
relax. Kick your
I
feet
can
up.
sit back. I can
Kick your
see the
feet
New
up.
Balances. What we doing now?
Man, you gonna show the dad balance?
I'll grab all that shit and go, bro.
What's them? The
Yo.
dad.
I paused it, man.
got the
I paused it.
Show them the dad balances.
No, this is fire.
He's the
bro.
dad
I'm in the
balances.
lake tomorrow on these shits, man. We fucking stop it, bro. Nah, listen, man. It's the heavy hitter himself, Mr. Peter Parker.
Yes.
I did radio and hip hop shit for about 20, 30 years around the country. I worked here, DC, Cleveland, Philly, Boston, Shade 45, LA, a little bit of everything, man.
You know, I'm from the DMV, so I used to tell
Where?
I'm from Baltimore. I
Okay,
grew up
word
in
up, yeah.
Baltimore, but you know, my people, we all in Germantown.
Yeah, most definitely.
So, like in that area, you get that. Well, you were in DC or VA, right?
I was in Mo County. I lived
In
in
Mo County?
I lived in,
Okay.
in Silver Spring, and then
Oh,
but I
okay.
worked in Maryland and for WPGC 95.5.
Yeah, because I would tell people when I be out there visiting family, I hear you on the radio. I was like, nah, he from Minnesota.
Yeah, from
They'd
Boston.
be like, who?
Yeah.
But nah, I don't know you from Boston. I know you from Minnesota.
No,
you know what I'm saying?
I can't. But I'm like him. I came out here when I was 26. So I came out here, February 2006. I came out here, and they were really just getting warmed up. Like when I
Tell
came
us
here,
what you seen.
it was
coming
okay.
in
So
here.
like I came from like
y'all on the radio.
I came from like doing black radio in Boston, and I also did underground hip hop, like almost like 8 Mile, like what 8 Mile was, with like battle rapping and like underground clubs. So me and my people had like a company out there, and we were doing all the shows. And up until like I think January 2006, me and my man got a big article in the Boston Herald that we were like the kind of lead in the hip hop scene, and I ended up getting a job out here and left all of that. So like I played college basketball. I was like a big time hip hop promoter out there. I was a radio personality. And so I was very in tune with my community, what I was doing. And then I just kind of abruptly left all of that before social media, when you really couldn't stay connected, and just dipped and came out here to do the radio because the opportunity was really, really great.
Yeah.
But it was like culture shock when I first got here compared to what I was coming to. It was the lean with it, rock with it era. So
Okay.
like it was like snap rap was like the huge, and
Lil
we
Jon and them.
we had got crunk music had made it up to the Northeast, but it was like maybe 20% of what we were doing. Out here, it was like 80% of what y'all were doing. So I stepped from like real like that Nas, like boom bap, real undergroundy stuff,
Coast hip hop.
real DJs and shit.
To have a party in the club. Nobody's trying to hear all that rapping
Son, well, I never did this shit. I never did all this shit. But like, look at me trying to make it out east. It wasn't like they were letting every single guy up in the club, and like it wasn't like that. I had to find a avenue for me to perform. One of the things that connected me to Twig early on was he had a really big personality. I have a really big personality, and it's like an alpha type of person that makes it in this business. So I think me and him recognized each other. We used to butt heads a lot in the beginning, just off being so passionate about what was happening, the opportunity that I had, and yeah, like Escape Ultra Lounge. Like I came here, and they gave me Escape on a Friday night. I had never really done like that size of a club. I had done clubs all the time, like 500 person, but this is like 2,000 people.
Force-feeding people Incredible Hawks.
Son, that was wild. No. 1,500 people on a Friday night live on the radio. You know what I mean? It was amazing. I was telling your girl, it was an overwhelming experience a little bit, you know? And then trying to navigate the culture, you don't know who the good guys or the bad guys are.
Yeah.
Everybody's friendly, and like Minnesota got the nice thing, but like, you don't know who's who.
Yeah.
And so then you have
That should be fake.
listen, Papa, you know the vibe.
So the nice shit.
Yeah, super fake.
I
But
remember it from back then, and I remember it now when I'm back. You know what I'm
coming from where I'm
saying?
from is like, I'm sneak, like we're calling you out on everything.
Right,
There's no nice. I'm a masshole, bro. Like, you kidding me? Like, it's not even close. So I had to like really curb my personality because I was pissing people off all the time with the things I would say, and I was trying to be funny or like busting balls is like a love language for us. Like I'm
Right.
coming in joking.
Well,
but
yeah,
kids,
Boston, you know
they're
what I'm
getting their
saying?
feelings hurt immediately. I can't be myself.
Right.
So I had to curb my personality and try to fit in. And then I'm also like a kind of a natural.
So how old were you at that time?
I was 26.
26.
Yeah.
So in the early times, you know, when did you figure out when you was leaning into radio? When did you, as a kid, always look up to like radio personalities
yeah.
and like, this is
I remember being in front of the TV in 1981 or 82, so maybe I was like 4 years old, seeing Bob Barker on Price is Right, being like, nah, I could do that.
yeah, that's dope.
And so my mother put me on stage at fashion shows when I was 2.5.
Wow.
So I used to go in front of like 4,000 people when I was like 3 years old in like full suits and everything, and walk out and wave and the whole place would go crazy. So I've been on stage my entire life.
All right.
Yeah, so this is something, I have all these pictures of me in these little suits and shit. It's crazy. My mother was like, he's gonna do something, and threw me out there. So for me, this was really like, I had to find something to do with who I am. You know what I'm saying? Like, and radio was like a perfect thing for me. Yeah.
Beautiful.
Ace, tell me something that you remember about Street Kingz back then. Like, do you remember anything that? Because we was running around.
Street Kingz, Street Prez is like family. Like, we fuck with them like they fuck with us. I feel like it's like, I feel like, you know, it was a great example of like letting everybody coexist too. Like, we ain't, they have probably, they could have had more emotion than us. They was on the cover of Ozone. They was doing their thing. They had the chains. We
We didn't have the chains.
They had no chains.
We was like, damn.
They not like, fuck, all right, shit. We gotta really hustle up, yo.
Them niggas is getting money. Them niggas getting money.
Hey, nah, but that shit is. But I think all I remember is like we really coexisted in the sense of like, I think for real, I think I could be wrong, but I think Mr. Neal said I think I did. Was the Freeway show the first time y'all performed at Street Kingz? Fick birthday at the Quest?
I don't know. I can't remember.
Somebody told me that was.
Probably in front of an artist. Probably
like
so.
a big audience. So I feel like we was part of their journey too, because we put them. We was able to let them open up for us at one of our biggest nights. You know what I'm saying? And then obviously, like, I remember y'all came to LA. And took y'all to some labels and shit like that. It's crazy that my homie who I introduced you to at the moment, he like the CEO of Def Jam now, Tunji.
Oh, word?
Yeah, crazy shit. So I just kind of remember y'all being in that us more than anything, being able to like help support each other with two different kind of cliques in a sense, but like not feel like that's them and that's it's like nah shit. If I can introduce you, we can. I don't feel like if they could help us, they was fucking with Rocky. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that's my memories of like Street Kingz more so like dope to see. Two people really having emotion, but being able to coexist and still support each other and however else, and we wasn't trying to be the same or felt like,
Nah, definitely.
Type shit. For real.
The motion was crazy. It was like a movement. And, you know, I had seen Dipset happen. I had seen G-Unit happen in the Northeast, and they have the same type of energy.
Yeah. It was coming, definitely.
Put our shit on the radio then, nigga.
Well, listen, no, bring his ass over here, dog. Like,
Who
really,
that?
like, bring Mano, come on over.
Who that?
No, because Twig
Come
knows.
behind the
Twig
couch.
knows.
Come behind the couch, man.
No. Because, like, that's some hating ass shit. Listen,
Come on.
No, because the real shit is, we really did make a way for them on the radio, and we had this weekly thing that I remember telling them, get your people to call in, get this thing active. And they won every single night for like a month straight, to the point we had to retire the records because they were dominating this thing. So I had to like reinvent how I did it, because the support for them, I'm talking about 300 phone calls for these guys. Nobody else, not rhyme sayers, no one else had this action.
Yeah.
A little, like, some atmosphere was, but no, they were moving, and it was really crazy.
So let's talk about this. You know what I'm saying? How do you feel about that sentiment? You know, independent corporate person working in the city, independent artist from the city, feeling like, you know, the corporate structure should support them more.
No,
Wait,
not
let
like-
me ask the
it's
question.
not really
So
like that, yeah,
What
go
is the sentiment of when a local artist is saying, well, why y'all not supporting our shit? Why y'all not supporting the city to the corporate structure who are actually running the radio? Because it could be iHeartMedia.
Sure.
At the time, it was Clear Channel before they switched to iHeartMedia. Sure. It could be any one of them. You know what I mean? Who is that? Because iHeartMedia has like what 256 states.
No, I can answer this.
So, yeah. So
So
how do you feel about that sentiment?
No, realistically, you got to look at it though. Like, think about the radio stations almost like Target companies all around the place, right? If you walked into Target tomorrow with a T-shirt that you made, like, yo, can I sell this here? They're gonna be like, get the fuck out of here, bro. Like, now when you have people though that build their brands up and they get a little opportunity, oh, this clothing line is doing really well, it could get added to the Target situation around the country. What these guys were rising up to the point where they were becoming a necessity. For me, as a radio personality at the time, I had come from a pipeline of taking kids from the club to the radio because I wanted to champion the guys that were really working hard. Hear me loud and clear. This shit's not a charity.
Nah.
You made a fucking song. Congratulations. Are you gonna put the work in that these guys did and have the pulse of the whole city going crazy? Right. They deserved it over everybody. Right. So really, I was based on accomplishments. It really wasn't based on taste, because when I got here, like I said, it was lean with it, rock with it. I'm from the rock community. I'm not into it, right? But guys like him, guys like you, them MCs, thoroughbreds, they were putting their own bags up. They were doing what they needed to do. But radio as a corporate structure, man, it's always been a struggling business. And it looks better than it is a lot of times. They're very expensive businesses. FCC license is over $1 million a year just to operate. You got to make $2 or $3 million even to make any money in those companies. Mm-hmm. So giving up airtime to unfamiliar, unvalidated music isn't in their business model. It just isn't. Idealistically, it's hip hop and it should be in it. It's not. You know what I mean? It's just not. They're in the business of making money off of culture. Right. But then you have a person like me who gets an opportunity based on whatever factors that were there, and I'm like, I'm kicking this door open because these people deserve the opportunity. I was given an opportunity, and I wanted to open it up for the people that really deserved an opportunity. I did that. I'm something unique. Yeah.
Definitely.
Okay, hold on now, Rude Boy. You know what I'm saying?
Rude Boy.
We actually running on a schedule right now, and I feel like this is a good time for us to take like an intermission, you know what I'm saying? And then we should do like a part 2 with this same group of people, you know what I mean? What do you think? December? Are you guys available in December?
I would like to talk more about what he's doing.
Yeah. I know Twig's got to get up out of here though, you know what I'm saying?
I'll leave it like this though before you do this thing. I have to say about him, I worked all over the country with independent artists, and he has one of the biggest personalities and the best leaders out of anybody that I've been around. There's guys in every city that are great, but this guy had a very unique spirit and drive to what he was doing, and I feel like he has some great things coming up for himself.
Yes.
Word. Hey, big welcome home vibes.
Yeah.
Come on, man.
Before you get up out of here, man, I am interested to know on the advocacy side of things, you know, what are some of the moves you're making to help to help promote your message for unfairly incarcerated people, you know, and some of the things that you want to do, not necessarily nonprofit work, but just some of the work you want to do to like help the youth, not, you know, maybe educate them to the system so they don't get caught up in it. Are you making any type of moves like that, or you just right now you just like focus on your transition?
Right now, I'm just trying to get myself fully out of the system right now. You know what I mean?
Right.
So,
Yeah.
that's my goal right now. You know what I mean? If somebody got a question I can answer it, I answer it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I can do
Other
that.
than that, I don't really got no.
Are you on Instagram? Do you have any kind of like? How can people reach out to you?
Yeah, I got Instagram. I think right now, I got somebody running it for me right now. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
So,
Okay. We'll make sure we put it at the bottom of the screen and all that.
that's cool. I appreciate y'all.
Yeah, man. We appreciate you, man, coming through, you know what I mean, blessing us with your presence. You know what I'm saying? The city's missed you. It's been a long time. You know what I'm saying? I ain't seen no welcome home. You really been keeping it low key, you know? I ain't seen no, I expected to see the SK big ass party.
Yeah,
I expected to see Gold Room, one of them motherfuckers go up. I was just waiting. I was just like, okay, let me see what's going on, you know? My man was gonna hit me and be like, yo, you going to the welcome home party? I was waiting for all of that, but I see you low key for real. You know what I'm saying?
I'm just cruising, man. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't got time for all the fake shit, bro.
Yeah.
No doubt.
You know what I'm
Playing
saying?
it smart, bro.
When I do it, it'll be sincere. You feel me?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I ain't in a rush the ball, homie.
I ain't mad at
Everything niggas doing, I did 20 years ago, man. That shit don't excite me, man.
No, I dig that
You know
for
what I'm
real.
saying?
Nah, I can bear witness to that. We all can. You know
Take
what
my
I'm saying?
time, bro.
Yes,
Yeah.
sir.
Thank you for taking your time and coming to hang out with us, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Brinks free.
You could have been
You know what I'm
anywhere
saying?
in
The
the
new
world.
movement, Brinks free.
Hey,
You know what I'm
you
saying?
here with us. You know what I'm saying?
So what can we look out for? Because I'm in this place of creation. So, man, I'm ready for the music, the podcast, the documentaries, everything that's coming. And I know whenever you ready, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
whatever Portland and Park can do
Yeah.
to help you and our production partner, Conduit.
Yeah,
'cause
Conduit.
Shout out to our production partner, Conduit, because, you know what I'm saying, if you're going to do it, you might as well.
Conduit.
Dig it? So, yeah, man, we here for you. We here to support everything, you know what I'm saying? We all one big family in this city. We going to hold each other down, you feel me?
Yeah.
So, yeah, bro, I don't know what else I can say.
Can we bring it in one time, Portland
Yeah,
and Park
man.
on 3? You know what I'm saying? Everybody bring that thing in.
Got y'all, man.
We're gonna do Portland and Park on 3. Ready? 1, 2, 3. Portland and Park.
Yes, sir.
Shit, dog.
Just
I
like
didn't even know
that.
you were gonna do that. That's cool.
Hey, so we're gonna do this again. Hopefully we can all
Part
schedule
2, man.
together.
We got to get more. Once you can talk more.
Whatever. Put something someplace. I know it's something like that. I brought your brother by my shop over on 38th in Chicago. I showed him. I got the basement too.
These mics are hot, bro.
Mics are hot. He doing a commercial. He doing a commercial.
Get up, y'all.
38th Chicago.
I'm just letting you know.
Mics are hot, bro.
I'm 38th in Chicago. Shout out to Plot. Shout out to the Plot Gallery. Shout out to what's this? What's this? Hey, Ace. What's this, huh? What does it say? What does it say, bro? I can't see it. What is it?